Hello YouTube, I'm Sermanya. Welcome to my channel. First and foremost, thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please like, share, comments in the comment box. You can reach me at sermanya@gmail.com, and you can find me on Instagram at I am Hawkfit Diva. Let's dive right into it. So you clicked on this video because you obviously want to find Mr. Right. So I first want to say Mr. Right, finding Mr. Right is a journey. It's not anything that you can get 3 steps and he'll be there next week. But you never know, he could. But it's a journey on finding Mr. Right. Sometimes it may take weeks, months, years, but it's a journey, okay? So the first thing you want to kind of figure out, these two kind of go together, but what type of man do you want? Do you want a man that's loyal? Do you want a man that's stable? Do you want a man that has kids, no kids? I mean, figure out what you want first. These kind of go together. So, okay, so once you kind of figured out what type of person you want, not saying become that person, but you need to take a look at yourself. If you want a man with good credit, how's your credit? If you want a man that's in shape, are you in shape? Don't you kind of think he wants the same thing? Y'all kind of have to be aligned. If you want a man that's positive and that has a stable job, or that's a dad, or that's a good son, are you a good daughter? Are you a good mother? Look at yourself. It's kind of a self-reflection. So look in the mirror and say, you know what? What are the things that I want to attract? And you need to figure out, are you what you want to attract? If you're not, you need to focus on yourself and those things. So focus on your credit, your well-being, your inner self mainly. Do you love yourself? Because you cannot expect a man to come into your life and sweep you off your feet and love you a certain way, and you don't even love yourself. Love yourself inside and out. And what the things that you don't love about yourself, fix those things. It's a journey, and self-love is a journey. And anything that you need to do, you have to work on within yourself. So now that you've kind of done a self-reflection, you've done things that you needed to do for yourself, and you're truly loving yourself, then you need to figure out, okay, this is the type of man I want, because an unhealed person may not want the same type of man that they wanted in the beginning of their Mr. Right journey. So start fixing yourself first. Do a self-reflection. Love yourself through and through. And self-love is not like, oh, I keep my hair done, or oh, I do this. It's like looking in the mirror and saying, I love myself inside and out. And once you do that, once you truly love yourself, you're going to attract someone that's going to love you, and that's someone that loves themselves. Do you kind of understand what I'm saying? Okay, so become this person that you want to attract. Don't have a low self-esteem. Build your self-esteem up. If you have low self-esteem, you're going to attract someone with low self-esteem. So, okay, so those are my top 2 things. Okay, so number 1, self-reflection. And what type of man do you want? Write a list, journal it every day. Make a journal and talk about the things and focus on the things that you want to fix with yourself and do within yourself so you can attract your mate. Remember, this is a journey. This is not like, oh, this is 3 things I can do, and by the end of the day, it's here. But you never know the time frame. So start your journey on self-love. Okay, so number 3 is act as if. So when I say act as if, I'm saying act as if you already have it. You have to already know that it's yours. He's yours. So when I say act as if, you carry yourself as if you already have your mate. You don't entertain the same people. You don't have the same type of conversations. You don't have the same type of social media posts. Do you understand what I mean? So when you post on social media, Or when you do things, you act as if you already have that mate in your life. Because remember, he's coming, and you have to know he's already coming, but you're setting yourself up for him to come in. You're opening yourself up for him to come in. So all those selfies and booty shots and all that stuff, if you're doing that, you're going to attract the wrong type of person. So you need to act as if you already have it, because you can't change all of that once he comes. What if he comes and he looks at your social media and he's like, she needs validation. She doesn't love herself. She's too much into herself. So you want to make sure you already are acting and carrying yourself as you already have it. Some people you may can't hang around anymore, because if you have a mate, it's like, oh, well, you don't, it'll change. So go ahead and start changing the way you move. Change your moves. Change the things that you do about yourself. Act as if you already have it. It's one of my favorite teachers is Neville Goddard. And he talked about, he wore a ring before he even got his wife. And he wore a ring before he got his wife. And he acted as if he already had her. And then she came. Cook those meals. Learn to make those recipes that you're gonna do for your mate. Don't start when you already have him. Start now. Carry yourself as if you already have that mate. Now, I'm not saying go ahead and wear a ring, because this is 2019. So a lot of men, they see a ring and they're like, oh, she married or engaged. So, or some men don't care, but honestly, you know, just at least carry yourself. Cook, do things, the circle that you're around, your social media, all of that needs to change. Everything about yourself needs to change so you can align yourself and align with the mate that's coming your way. And last but not least, trust the process. So in this journey of finding Mr. Right, you have to trust the process and know, and living in the know that he is coming to you. Don't talk any negative talk to yourself or anyone about this. You do this within yourself. You just trust the process and speak life to the situation. If you speak negative to it, it won't happen. It'll just delay it. Don't have people in your life that's going to block him from coming in. Don't entertain people that you know you're not going to be in a relationship with, because that's going to slow down the process. So trust the process and know that Mr. Right is coming your way. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Please like, subscribe, share. And if you have any questions, email me at sermunya@gmail.com. I am excited to be with you on this Finding Mr. Right journey. Please keep me posted. So remember, self-reflection, figure out what you want, act as if, and trust the process. Peace.